Hi, I'm Yvonne Atiga, and I am here to testify about how God has greatly changed my life. So I was born into a Christian family, and I joined the First Love Church in level 200. So when I joined, I found the church to be very exciting and vibrant, so I decided to get involved. But I did not have friends in the church, and I was like already struggling with duality, so I found myself still doing a lot of things in the world. And eventually I started to smoke weed. I was drinking, like addicted to alcohol drinking. I was clubbing. I was doing all sorts of things. But it wasn't like so much, just once in a while. Till the year of return in 2019, December, when I fell into the hands of friends who would like club every weekend. At that point, I wasn't really coming to church. Like when I come to church, I'd sit at the back, at the far back, and leave as soon as the preaching ended. So that was my life for a while, and I ended up being with a long line of guys and even getting arrested for weed once. So there was this particular guy who lived at East Legon that I stayed with for a while during December, and we used to smoke weed and fornicate every single day. So at a point, I just got tired of that life, and then I decided to go back home. I didn't even make it to 31st night. Like I didn't want to go because I felt like I wasn't worthy of being in the presence of God. In 2020, early January, my New Year resolution was to actually become a lesbian or a bisexual and also go into hookup. So the day I firmly decided to do that, I decided to cut my hair so I could go all out tomboy and change my clothes and everything. But after cutting my hair, I realized that my pastor, who was in the Film Stars Ministry, LP Gold, texted me that she wanted to visit me. I ignored the text initially because I didn't want to see her. I just made up my mind that I was going to go lesbian and do hookup. Why would I want to see my pastor? But I found myself being pushed to reply her text. I don't know, some force just pushed me to reply her text, and then I told her she could come visit me. When she came with another pastor, Film Stars pastor, Pastor Elum. And when they came, they said a lot. My dad also said a lot. And actually, what my dad said was nothing new to me. What my pastor said were also nothing really new to me, which I can't really remember. But I just remember feeling like I wasn't hearing my pastor's voice. I was hearing the voice of the Spirit, and it overwhelmed me. I remember LP Gold said something like, "Do you think God does not love you?" And it really touched me. I felt like despite all the things I had done, despite the life that I had been living, God still loved me and God still wanted me. And it broke me and made me decide to leave everything that I was doing, all my decisions, my New Year resolution, made me decide to leave all those things aside and come back to God. Because if He could love me and could still want me after all the things I had done, then who am I to say no? So that was like my turning point, and by the grace of God, thanks to COVID, I also learned to get closer to God and also become spiritual. I got spiritual friends who have been influencing me and helping me. My pastors have been of great help. Bishop G has been of great help. Bishop Kent was of really great help when he was here because he was my pastor then too. And by the grace of God, I'm not perfect. I still struggle, but God has been helping me. And I want to encourage anyone out there who feels like they are not perfect, who feels like they are struggling too much. And if you feel like God doesn't love you, that's not true. God really loves you. No matter what you are doing, no matter what life you are going through, God loves you and wants you. So I just want everybody out there or anybody out there who struggled like I was and left the church because they didn't feel loved, to know that God loves you and you can come to Him and join a ministry in the church, get friends in the church, because that helps you become stabilized and serious. I just want to thank God for this great change in my life and for giving me the opportunity to be in a church where I have pastors, like the pastors who really held me, because if not for them, I don't know where my life would be right now. So I want to thank Prophet, I want to thank Bishop Dag for appointing pastors like the pastors who shepherded me. They didn't give up on me. I also want to thank him for leading us through the flow prayers during the COVID, because those prayer sessions really played a very important role in my life at that point. They helped me become spiritual. And also I want to thank him for writing the books he writes, because I like reading a lot, and his books were really helpful to me, especially how to have an effective quiet time and the art of hearing books. They really blessed me and helped in changing my life. I want to thank Prophet for writing, for appointing pastors, and for praying with us. God bless you, Prophet.